Example, the list of items are on the desk. If you know that list is the subject, then you will choose is for the verb. Rule number 1. A subject will come before a phrase beginning with of. This is a key rule for understanding subjects. The word of is the culprit in many, perhaps most subject-verb mistakes. Hasty writers, speakers, readers, and listeners might miss all too common mistake in following sentence. Incorrect. A bouquet of yellow roses lend color and fragrance to the moon. Correct. A bouquet of yellow roses lends. Bouquet lends, not roses lend. Rule number 2. Two singular subjects connected by either or neither nor, require a singular verb. Examples: my aunt or my uncle is arriving by train today. Neither Juan nor Carmen is available. Either Kiana or Cassie is helping today with stage decorations. Rule number 3. The verb in an either or either nor sentence agrees with the noun or pronoun closest to it. Examples: neither the plates nor the serving bowl goes on that shelf. Neither the serving bowl nor the plates go on that shelf. The rule can lead to bumps in the road. For example, if I is one of two or more subjects, it could lead to this odd sentence. Awkward. Neither she, my friend, nor I am going to the festival. If possible, it's best to reward such grammatically correct but awkward sentences. Better. Neither she, I, nor my friends are going to the festival. Rule number 4. As a general rule, use a plural verb with two or more subjects when they are connected by and. Example: a car and a bike are my means of transportation. But note these exceptions. Breaking and entering is against the law. The bed and breakfast was charming. In those sentences, breaking and entering and bed and breakfast are compound nouns. Rule number 5. Sometimes the subject is separated from the verb by such words as along with, as well as, besides, not. These words and phrases are not part of the subject. Ignore them and use a singular verb when the subject is singular. Examples: the politician along with the newsman is expected shortly. Excitement as well as nervousness is the cause of her shaking. Rule number 6. With the words that indicate portions, a lot, a majority, some, all, and many more. Rule number 1 given earlier is reserved, and we are guided by the noun after of. If the noun after of is a singular, use a singular verb. If it is plural, use a plural verb. Examples: a lot of pie has disappeared. A lot of pies has disappeared. A third of the city is unemployed. A third of the people are unemployed. Please take note, in recent years, the SAT testing service has considered none to be strictly singular. However, according to Merriam-Webster's Dictionary of English Usage, clearly none has been both singular and plural since Old English and still is. The notion that it is singular only is a myth of unknown origin that appears to have arisen in the 19th century. If in context, it seems like a singular to you, use a singular verb. If it seems like a plural, use a plural verb. Both are acceptable beyond serious criticism when none is clearly intended to mean not one. It is followed by a singular verb. Rule number 7. In sentences beginning with here or there, the true subject follows the verb. Examples: there are 4 hurdles to jump. There is a high hurdle to jump. Here are the keys. Please take note, the word there's, a contraction of there is, leads to bad habits in informal sentences, like there's a lot of people here today, because it's easier to say there's than there are. Take care, nerve, to use there's with a plural subject. Rule number 8. Use a singular verb with distances, periods of time, sums of many, and many more when considered as a unit. Examples: their miles is too far to walk. 5 years is the maximum sentence for that offense. $10 is a high price to pay, but $10 were scattered on the floor. Rule number 9. Some collective nouns, such as family, couple, staff, audience, and many more, may take either a singular or a plural verb, depending on their use in the sentence. Examples: the staff is in a meeting. The staff is acting as a unit. The couple disagree about disciplining their child. The couple refers to 2 people who are acting as individuals. Please take note, anyone who uses a plural verb with a collective noun must take care to be accurate and also consistent. It must not be done carelessly. The following is the sort of flawed sentence one sees and hears a lot these days. The staff is deciding how they want to vote. Careful speakers and writers would avoiding assigning the singular is and the plural they to stuff in the same sentence. Consistent. The staff are deciding how they want to vote. Where writing such sentences is recommended whenever possible, the preceding sentence would read even better as the staff members are deciding how they want to vote. Rule number 10. The word where replaces was in sentences that express a wish or are contrary to fact. Example: if Joe were here, you'd be sorry. Shouldn't Joe be followed by was, not where, given that Joe is singular? But Joe isn't actually here, so we say where, not was. This sentence demonstrates the subjunctive mood, which is used by expressed things that are hypothetical, wishful, imaginary, or factually contradictory. The subjunctive mood pairs singular subjects with what we usually think of as plural verbs. Examples: I wish it were Friday. She requested that he raise his hand. In the first example, a wishful statement, not a fact, is being expressed. Therefore, where, which we usually think as a plural verb, is used with a singular subject, I. Normally, he raised would sound terrible to us. However, in the second example, where a request is being expressed, a subjunctive mood is correct. Please take note that the subjunctive mood is losing ground in spoken English, but should still be used in formal speech and writing.